Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM, episode number 296. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of things. So, we last episode built this and we were going to make charcoal. If I look at charcoal now, there's no outstanding charcoal. The charcoal supply, I think it's just loaded the train and had nowhere to deliver it because it had all filled up. So that's pretty good. Another thing, the plastic in our original supply here, 76,000, has actually filled this whole warehouse. So this is not moving and we're not actually getting more trees from there. We're also doing very well in liquid resin, possibly because of the shortages we've had with everything else. Because of the charcoal, the mineral sludge has been very short. And if we look at mineral sludge now, we're down to 4, so it is actually getting better, and these are fairly short time frames, so it's possible mineral sludge will sort itself out. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is go, well, perhaps it's time to let trees grow again then. Oh, we won't have any of those, of course. I'll have to do this that way. Now, what that means is I should perhaps do this sort of setup where we only deliver to the top end. By doing this sort of thing. Which would mean we should do something like something like this. And then this only provides trees to the top. And where did the other one go to? I just connected it straight through down here, huh? So if we do that, then we're relying on the local growth to provide for up to sort of half the trees now, which if it becomes a problem, I'll just take this out again. How would I know if it's a problem? Not entirely sure. This is struggling because it's not getting a whole lot of mud, which has probably remained a problem for me. Mud, yeah, it kind of has. The top one we can ignore, so it's really only the bottom two, because I more or less shut it off effectively. I don't know if I actually want this consuming mud. That might have been the other reason I stopped it. Anyway, if we don't need resin and we don't need charcoal, I might need one of these. Should I just build one and be done with it? Or am I fairly confident they're going to resolve themselves now that they have charcoal? All of those look fairly busy. So that's 2, and then this one is also Oh yeah, that was my old-fashioned way, and this was my more modern way. They kind of all seem to be doing something. And the very original method. So that's that side. Over here, mineral sludge. You're running. They all seem to be running. And where's the other one? You don't actually seem to be running at all, so I guess there is actually one that I should sort out. Okay. We'll go to that mineral sludge there. In which case, I will call my train. Yeah, we'll sort out what's going on with that mineral sludge, because that does seem to be the biggest hold-up right now. The whole unit is out for some reason. It might be entirely innocent. The only way to know is to get there, I guess. Right, so you're obviously called way too early and often, so I'm going to make you, I might even make you 250,000. That should be often enough. It's definitely not the oxygen then. Q, you've got none. You're not getting any because of this train, that's why. Let's just send you back to empty. There's no need to sit there. And now we're getting the charcoal, and that's the reason why we weren't getting any. Oh well, at least that was easy to solve. Okay, so that leaves us with what shall we actually do today? That's a good question. Perhaps we could start looking at dry dock assembly components. Well, we only need 2 of those. Whereas we need 10 of these. And they're just straight out low density structure. Okay. So what I might do is see about advancing that, in fact. So we've got a rocket ready to go. 7,000 space science. What we can do is... I guess... Should I make these at the make everything? How long do they take each? 50 seconds. Okay. What I could do is come up to where low density structures are. Let's just get off the track. Probably not the safest given our recent experiences. So we generally want to be making some sort of progress towards these goals and the tech that we need. Every episode, I guess. So you're full and you're full. All right. So what we want to do is make these things. Wow. Okay, how... I was actually going to have these guys count. I think we're going to slow down fairly soon, though. One, two. Okay, so we only want 10. But I don't want this to have one extra built. So I probably really want 9. Yeah, that's probably what I want, actually. 9. Maybe I should give it another one of these alerts that I can just ignore. Like I've done with this one. Once it gets to the requisite value. Yeah, it's definitely slowed off now. Or, I mean, the other way I could do it is, we've got 4. I could take this to there. Whoops, why did I do that? I don't need those. So I could do that, and I could run up here directly. If I place these in here, yes, that's what I thought might happen. It's going to start launching them. So at least this way we're making some progress. But I probably need to... 5, huh? Think about letting this refill. Otherwise we won't even get to launch all the ones that we've got, right? Like so. That takes way too long for me to sort of stand guard over it, if you like. So at least we've got that happening. Now, I really do need to earnestly consider whether I need another one of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's going to get less than that 4 unless I action something. I could fit one in here, which would also fit with my... I'd have to fill in all of this. That would fit with my strategy of getting wider instead of just ever more tall. How are circuits doing at the moment? We really need to look at this to see what circuits are doing. I thought that was the case. So red is still kind of struggling. I did see shortages earlier of, yeah, that's also caused by pretty much the same thing. Yeah, 2 more of those. What's the main silo shortage? It looks like it is in fact, probably not unexpectedly, it's the low density structures. Well, I mean, that's okay. We can just leave that ticking over. It's no special rush one way or another. But we can't have a situation like I guess we've had where copper's running at the moment. Ow. I think it's a little bit in stop-start sort of fashion though. That's the copper. Oh, and the other thing is, this is interesting here. So this is the iron and manganese that we set up a long time ago. So what happens here is well, mainly what's happening is this is waiting to clear stone, and every so often it also triggers manganese. And if a stone train's not coming, the manganese probably can come. Because a train's coming, it effectively resets the position in the queue where this crushed stone ends up. Although this queue is shrinking, so maybe that's not such a big deal. Alright, I think we do have a plan now though. Let me just see if... it wasn't that one, it was this one, right? It's now running, good. $27. It has to get up to 100, doesn't it? 50k per side. Is the other one running? You're not for some reason. Right, I may have an issue. My always ongoing issue of not having enough of the these guys. So fortunately, I now have a supply that I always have on me. I think I will deliver some of those to this facility. If I ever get there, must be slightly high. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to assume that they're all of these are sitting in here, and they're not quite enough to get to this. So these have basically packed up. So we need quite a few more, say. So I just gave it 30 then. Are any of those getting through to here? Not so much. I guess I can give it another 10. I want to see this one run. It is running. Okay, good. It's definitely better. That should have called a train, and it has. All the rest are running, so can't really complain. Got filled up almost immediately. Fantastic. Okay. If that's the case, we have actually improved our mineral sludge, but there's 5. So, yeah, it's kind of one of those things that has to happen, I think. So let's make some space. I haven't given up on charcoal and or using trees to make resin directly as something that we need to do fairly soon. But we'll follow our nose with whatever priority sort of finds us first, I guess, each episode. 3. Okay, so these are starting to move. Have you... Got another 3 there. Must have just done that. Oh, and we've got more than one shortage now. Rocket control units, which is on its way, as well as the low density structures. We must be about to run out of plastic or something. Oh no. Oh, well, I'll just leave that. That's fine. Until it does one more launch, then it will be out of juice. Okay. I'm basically saying this one here should become one of these. I guess we'll use this as the model. So if that's to be the case, what we have is a down east. Down east. Down east. Oh, and a little bit of war to do. Okay, again, it's just puffers here, so I don't really mind killing them. Right. Are we out of these? Surely not. Oh, these guys want to do it. Still something there. Okay. Again, just puffers. Actually, I think they show up as like yellow or green dots on the map. So that's how you can tell which ones would cause you concern if... yeah, I think all these other ones are just puffers. Depending on how much you feel like you need. You need the extra... Right, can I get you here? No. If these can't reach me, I don't really need to worry about them for now. Okay. I might as well finish this off. So that is a down. This one is west, so we need the kind of that one. Like so. Oh. Get our guys out of the way. Alright, let's grab that guy again. Sure. Oh. What? Oh, they must be waiting on bots to come in with those pieces. Oh, okay. Right. Awkward. Might approach that one from the other direction. Since I haven't really added all those many additional shields in, oh, I turn these guys off. No, come back here. All right. That appears to be that. One more pasting of the formula and we will all be done. All right. This is so that we can access any part of this one. Now, what I need to do is basically make a copy of this one here. Copy. The only thing is, are the trains going in the right direction? This is a up. And this is a... Yeah, it's like I'd have to turn everything... I'd basically have to upend everything, wouldn't I? Because this is east rather than west, and this is down. Would it work if I flipped it round? Be a bit odd for me, but it should, shouldn't it? Oh. You can't get what I wanted. Never mind. Delete. I need to do it with an actual blueprint so that I can get all of the carefully crafted water patches, which aren't actually all that careful. Tiles. No, not train fuel. Alright. That's better. So if I was to rotate that twice, this is probably doing horrid things to my frame rate. My theory is that this should fit. With, no, it doesn't. It does not do it. Okay. Damn. So, if I wanted to do that then, I need it in this row. I could turn this one, no, this one, into that same thing without it needing to be rotated. Especially. Yeah. So this one up here should have exactly the same orientation. So that's an up and a... Is it just me making these mistakes? So I'm trying to find an up and we would want the other direction, right? So that would be up. Instead of east, we'd need the west, up west. Yeah, that looks right. So oh, I'm out of landfill. All right. Let's get that landfill. Top up resources. Looks like a little bit of potential base expansion that wasn't fully thought through has eaten up much of our time. Where's the make everything from here? It's actually back this way. Oh, that's not even on. Let me come back up here now. We should be good. Wow, they're busy. Oh dear, we're starting to run out of things. Anyway, I would like to stamp this down and try and make something happen. Well, I was trying to jiggle out of the way, and I figure I jiggled right into the way. Where are we? We're here. Which is... I might have to click on that. It's almost straight across, which we can't really get to, so... How many episodes can I go without getting smacked by a train? That seems to be about the game we're playing now. I think the answer's like 0.5. Thereabouts. So where am I? Up there, okay. So slow getting back to your body. Alright, just one more zone over. That's it. All right. A little bit faster now. Well, let's get out of there. All right, back up. Again, we're just looking at puffers, so nothing to get too excited about. Alright, that appears to be everything there. If we're going to access this though... yes, if we're going to access that, we will need this one as well, unfortunately. But maybe what I could do is see if this blueprint actually fits here now. It looks like it should, doesn't it? Let's just throw it in there for now. Stop wasting my landfill. So what we need is a means of getting this filled out. That one runs the other way, so that's no good, or at least there it's no good. You're down here. So potentially we could put you there. But we'd have to do something like that into a zone that we're not really intending to use. Okay, we need a couple of these. We need a ghost reader. We need one of our Roboport Mark IIIs. Stop. Oh, and some construction robots. Thorsten Stanizok 19. Okay. Thorsten Stanizok 19. What? Oh, added to build queue. Right. Gee. I'm not quite sure what we're picking up there, but never mind. Things like this, I guess. So we might have to just leave Thorsten Stanizok to build out that. Now, the next thing that we're going to want to build, once we have enough of the stuff, it's still 4, so we definitely need more, is the science. And I am wondering if maybe I just, because I want to go wider, I mean, I could put it along here. Silo, labs, red, green, bang, 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 and then maybe go down there, something like that. That might make sense. Which would mean that our episode is going to turn in. Well, we're going to have to run back actually to the make everything, because I've thrown out the most important things I need if I'm going to be building any more infrastructure, and that is of course my robots. I just threw them all away. Well, I I introduced them to a zone. That's what I did. I introduced them to a zone. So let's get a top up. Assuming we can. You need to go on. I guess I can have 4,000 of those. We got all our Mark IV robots. I was slightly concerned as to whether that would happen. Okay, that's our landfill. I don't actually want to spend a huge amount of extra time just now, but maybe if we were to dash up here all the way to the top, hopefully not get taken out by a train along the way. There's obviously a few more spots that I could usefully make the path a little bit safer for my running man. Right. So, yes. This one potentially could be the labs for argument's sake. So maybe I'll add a tag, labs. And then this would be red science. I don't want to blow that up. See, that's a green one, and there's more green over here, so I don't want to blow them up either. What are we? We are in a down east. Okay, down east. That's that. Okay, pause. Can't quite reach those guys. Okay. Let's just see what else causes us issues, if anything. All right. We'll need this again. Wow. Okay, that seems to have sorted out that lot. In fact, that seems to have sorted out the entire region. Yes, if this one is potentially going to be red science. We won't... Oh, really? It's still laying landfill, but the total amount of landfill that it needed to deliver has now been delivered, apparently. Good, all of that's in the zone. So anyway, yes, I I'm going to need... I'm going to need another one of these so that it has corners. Unfortunately, but this will definitely be the last bit of action. You're up and you're east, so we want an up east. Down east, up east. Yes, that makes sense. I mean, in truth, this is beyond getting the basic resources to support what I'm trying to build. This is kind of the last bit of what we need to build to finish off everything. Just get our higher throughput science going. Alright, let's slap that in one more time. Must be getting late. I'm not really listening to what I'm saying. Okay, you turn off. Oh. Okay, so I guess where we're at. Where we're at is we are potentially ready for base expansion. I shouldn't stand just there. That's probably a silly spot. Let's just go there. To map. Green science. Which is that one, actually, because that's plant science. Now, I think there's more need for plant science with some of the changes made to Seablock since I sort of cut off doing changes so that I've got a stable platform. But I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot of more plant science, probably, which is good. But yes, if we pull back now, if we're getting sciences along here, this one is going to be another mineral sludge. And we'll just keep pushing. We'll keep pushing these silo launches. What are you missing? You're missing... No. Oh, you've called it, but you're not getting any response because it's no doubt missing key things. Red. Red is not being missed anywhere. Blue is being missed now in multiple places due to copper. And the reason we're probably missing copper in several places. We are. And that will come down to the mineral sludge. The Inca, I think, is the copper. It's always on the list if we're short. So yes, a new facility should fix that. But we have a number of things, a number of ways we can go now. We can do this. If need be, we can do this. And we can start building out this stuff. Although without resolving these guys, I'm not going to be able to sort out this facility. So we'll have to think about what we're doing there. The other thing is, how is science actually going? 2. We've got 2 labs going. Wonderful. Tiny bit of yellow science finally started up. Ooh, 3 labs. I was thinking of stealing these and just upgrading them to the lab 2s, but maybe I'll build completely afresh. Anyway, that's all we've got time for, so thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next, which hopefully will be a little bit more interesting rather than just expanding into potential zones. See you then, guys. Bye-bye for now. Oh, shit. Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number, it's either